And we make a float there with ace queen to see what he's going to do here on the turn, but he's just going to double barrel, so he should have just folded on the flop that time. Got out of line there just to see what he's going to do, or maybe we could catch an ace, but basically just to see what 4 was going to do. And then if he checked, then we would bet. Welcome back to another Elite SNG poker coaching session. Low stakes edition. Player 1 bets 175 here, and it smells like a pocket pair. Smells better than pocket 8s, so I think I'll let my 8s go here. You can call up to a 4x, but I've already lost a few chips last hand, and I'm not looking to lose anymore. So we do find a conservative fold there. If we didn't play the previous hand or have lost any chips, then we may have called our nemesis player 1 there and tried to flop an 8. So I hope everyone is doing well. We are back with another 525 double up turbo. I hope everyone is definitely making progress with their bankroll building and is consistently cashing in these SNGs more often. We pick up the pocket jacks here. We will 3x here. And we just take it down here pre-flop. A7, just fold. I'm curious to see how you guys are doing in regards to your bankroll building. So if you guys have any stories you'd like to tell, always feel free to leave them in the comment section. You might inspire someone else, you never know it. King 10 here. Just going to check. We do flop absolutely nothing. And we just fold here. So I assume player 2 connected heavily on that flop there, probably with the King Jack, Queen Jack type of hand. And again, we pick up the pocket hooks here. Ready to get me a big one here. Nice fish sandwich. So we raise 3x here. There's a king high on the board. And we just check. We could continuation bet. He checks, so we're not too worried about the king. The queen does turn, but we go ahead and we bet it anyways. And we take it down there. Not the best flop for jacks, but we ended up taking it down. We pick up the big slick here in the big blind. On the button. And we go for a 3x. Raise. And we take it down pre-flop. And we'll just muck our cards. We could show there, just to let them know that we're only playing premium hands. So down the stretch we can make steals more effectively with less than premium hands. And the blinds raise here to 5,100. 9-6 suited. I think I'll just fold versus a short stack. I'll try and raise versus player 4 or player 1, and I'll try and avoid the 2 short stacks unless I have the premium hand pre-flop, because player 6 will do exactly what he's doing right now, which is shoving over the top. And he has pocket 7s here, called off by king queen, and the king queen takes it down there. Pretty aggressive there by player 6, and he's swimming with the fishes in 6th place. And now we are 5-handed. Player 1 takes it down there. We do pick up the pocket snowman here in the big blind. If player 3 jams, we may call because we put him on a weak ace, like ace 5, ace 6, but he just folds. Seven deuce here. I'll just let it go. I don't want to get out of line with the worst hand in the game. The legendary Stu Unger here, ace 4. We just find a fold because player 1 min raises, player 4 gives a call, and I expect player 2 to either call or fold. I would probably fold unless I had a decent hand, and he does find the fold. We do bink an ace here on the flop, and we may be ahead, but we may be dominated by a better ace. And a pot size bet kind of represents a weak ace there, I'd say, but probably better than my ace 4. More like an ace 10. Jack 9, we fold. We could have min raised here, but we just folded. I didn't really put any thought into it, thinking about the previous hand. 4 deuce, fold. We have a jam here by player 2 with 8 big blinds. And the easy call if you have ace, jack or better. Your player 3 there. King 9. King 9 here offsuit in the big blind. We 3x because player 3 limps versus us, and it just seems like he's scared. So we make a move there and take it down with the 3x raise. We'll min raise here with our king 10, and he clicks back really quickly. So I think we'll just let it go. He may not have anything, or he may have a very strong hand. We'll never know because we're not going to call with our king 10. He clicked back so fast it seemed like a misclick, but nice hand there, player 4. Player 3 goes for a 3x raise here. Player 2 calls, so this is probably going to be it, or close to being it for one of these guys here. And player 3 finds a double up, and player 2 finds life support. Jack 7 here, just going to fold it. Can go for a min raise under the gun. Player 3 just found the double up, and he's looking to hold on to his chips, not lose any chips. And we'll see if 2 finds a double up here, or if player 1 can eliminate him. Player 1 dominated pre-flop, but finds 2 pair on the flop versus the 9-5, and takes out player 2 with his 5-3. Suited ends up with the flush there on the river. Jack 5 here. I do like a min raise, but I'll just fold it. Player 1 goes for the 3x and takes it down. Jack 9 here in the big blind. We'll just check it here. We do pick up the straight draw, and he bets flop. We'll re-raise him. If he gets it all in here, I'll fold. Hopefully we don't turn it. Turn the straight. You turn a 9. Maybe it's the best fold. Probably. He probably did have the 10 or whatever the overcard was. Yeah, I think it was obviously the 10. So we went for the aggressive raise there. Didn't turn out in our favor, but it's not over. Found a good fold. And we didn't chase our straight draw. We're looking for the fold there on the flop. We do hit our 9 here. Player 3 goes ahead and pot size bets here versus the chip leader, and he's fortunate to take it down. I don't give him credit for much there. 9-7 here. We're all in here under the gun. With about a little more than 5 big blinds there. You gotta do what you gotta do. We do pick up the hot pocket 4s here, and we get walked. That's fine by me. King 4 here. I think we can just let it go. And probably a good fold because he's probably going to call with his king, jack suited. Ace 6 here. I think I'll jam. It's on the borderline of being over aggressive, but we do need chips. And we take it down. Player 1 is assuming we're only jamming premium hands into him, and he probably didn't have that great of a hand, or else he would probably call. 4-3 offsuit. We do find the fold. And now we're slightly below starting stack. Right back in this one. Get min raised here by player 1, and we just find the fold with our 8-4 offsuit. No reason to call there or re-raise. I'll fold my 6-3 as well, and we avoid running into pocket rockets there. 8-4 here. I'm just going to time bank here so the blinds raise up next hand. But I am going to fold. So bear with me while we time bank a little bit here. Probably another 30 seconds at least. And we will be going all in under the gun no matter what hand we have. Unless it's absolutely terrible. And I mean absolutely terrible. So just 20 more seconds. Patience pays. Probably bank the entire 40 seconds here. Always feel free to fast forward. It's a good way to build your patience. Just stick with the video. I know studying isn't the most fun thing to do, but you're looking to improve. And we just let it go. And player 3 takes it down there. It's not what I wanted. Deuces. You know what they say about the deuces. Deuces never loses. And we take it down there with our shove under the gun. It always looks strong when you shove under the gun. Been raised here by player 4, and we just let go of our queen 8. To pick up the pocket cowboys here in the small blind. I think if we jam, it looks the weakest. So we will jam. We get called here. Just looking to hold on. And we take it down there for the double up. And we get called light there by the ace 3. And that's because our jam looks weak itself, probably. Or maybe player 4's calling range is off. But I would not suggest calling off with ace 3. I do suggest calling off with like ace 10 in that position. Still, you're going to be behind, but at least you gave better effort to your call off. And you could fold your ace 3 there and still have a dominating chip stack here, basically. But gave the loose call off. We doubled up. No complaints there. Pocket cowboys hold on there and wrap up the hand with the double up. So king 6 here. We can just fold it. We will make player 3 sweat a moment. Just 10 seconds, 15 seconds. And find an easy fold here with our 10-6 offsuit. I wouldn't call with king 6 suited either. Or pocket 6s. All folds. Six 4 here. I think I can just let it go. Player 4 is pretty irritated, and if we min raise, he may just shove all in over the top of us. And I'm not really looking to shove my 6-4 there either. And Jack 10 here, we can find a min raise. I think it looks stronger than an all in. And we take it down there. Pre-flop. Ace Jack here suited. Premium hand in the big blind here. Player 1 jams. Not worthy of a call though, so we just fold. It is a call versus player 3 if he jammed, but instead player 1 jammed, and we just let it go. Again, queen 5, just let it go. Player 1 is picking up his aggression here. I don't blame him. Jack 5, offsuit on the button. We can find an easy fold. We do miss the flop. And we pick up 8-4 suited here, just fold it here. Blinds raised in a moment. We'll just let it go. Not looking to make a loose aggressive move with our Jack 4 suited right now. 8-7 here, suited. Think we could shove. It is a loose aggressive shove, but if we do get called, it's most likely going to be by ace-10 or better. And we do have 2 free cards, basically a coin flip versus player 4 there. Pocket 3s, I wouldn't have mine min raising versus player 1, but instead player 3 min raises. Seems like it's a better fold than raise, though, with ace queen jack on the flop. And this might be it here. And can't get the extra queen or the jack, so player 3 finds a double up with a straight, and that's a pretty big cooler there for player 1, flopping 2 pair. Probably shipping here, probably shoving right here on the small blind. He does, because he's tilted from the last hand, and it's an easy call here if you're player 3 with ace jack or better. Even ace-10 in that spot versus the tilting player. And he finds a fold, and player 3 min raises us. We'll just let it go. Six-3 here. I think I'll let it go. I think I'd rather raise. I think I'd rather shove under the gun than shoving on the small blind there with my 6-3 suited. We do pick up a premium ace queen suited here, and we will just go all in. It looks the weakest. And we run the ace king, flop a queen. And we never gave up. We do end up splitting there. And that's just a cooler, running your ace queen into ace king. 7 deuce. I probably should shove. Just gonna fold it. The worst hand possible under the gun. Good fold. We're getting called there by player 4 and probably being eliminated here by player 4 there. King 3. We're not giving player 4 much credit. And we'll just go all in here. The loose and aggressive all in. Looking to take it down pre-flop, obviously. They know I pushed ace queen last time, so they should give me some respect here and just fold any weak hands. And they do. And we pick it up here with our king 3 offsuit. And I don't suggest doing that too often. But when you've been tight and aggressive the entire time, you can do that. Pick up some chips. We have a shove here by player 3, and I just let it go. Our jack 7 offsuit. And 4-handed continues. 8-4 offsuit, just let it go. And a raise looks stronger than an all-in, but I still give 4 credit for basically nothing here. But he does make it look a little stronger. 7-6, just fold it. Player 1 probably goes all in, but he may find a fold. Yep. And he's called off because he's overused that small blind shove right there, and he's caught by the hooks right there, and that's how you pull a big fish out the water. So we finished this one up in first place. We profited 475 in about 25 minutes. You can run 4 of these tables and you can win them all, making $19 in about 25 minutes. You can also run multiple sites. But yeah, there was some good shove spots in this one, and there was some good four-handed play for you guys. Hope you guys could definitely learn some things here. If you guys have any questions or comments, as always, leave them in the comment section below. And until next time, best of luck, and thank you for joining me.